Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're gonna be talking about the most craziest thing ever. So, I'm gonna be talking about the time I sprained my ankle like 3 times in the span of 2 months. Okay, so this all started in my grade 10 year. Translation. So people who live in Europe or United Kingdom, that's year 11. People who live in America, that's freshman. And of course in Canada, we just call it grade 11. Oh, grade 11, grade 10. Okay, so this started in my grade 10 year. And I really want to be in the cheer team because I've seen in the American movies, it looks so cool, looks so fun. So I joined also because I always wanted to be a cheerleader since forever. So I was like, let me just join and actually be on it. Also, my brother was on it. I'm gonna insert a picture of her right here. But he was on the cheer team. It looked so fun. He won at many competitions and everything. So like, I want to be it. And so I joined it, and this was like the second try. I made the team and everything. I made it through the try, but I didn't really make the team. And so at this, we were playing a game, and the game was like you're the cat, and you're trying to run after the toy. And the thing is, if you don't get down before another person gets down who tags you, you're out. And when I was trying to get down, when I found a free spot, my ankle decided to let me just sprain on you today for no reason because why not? I have good bones and everything, but that day it's like I'm just gonna really crap you up that day. So I went down, my ankle went out. It was just the worst pain I've ever been. And of course, instantly you get a pump of adrenaline through your body and you don't know what the hell is going on. But that day, like my brain was going crazy. I already went through school and everything. It's like only my first month of grade 10 to school, and I'm like pumped with the adrenaline, and I'm starting to laugh. I'm like, yeah, my foot is literally killing me, but I can really feel because the amount of adrenaline like going through my blood. I'm like, I literally cannot think properly, and I'm like my foot, my like I'm like stuttering and everything. I really can't remember, but that's how I'm pretty sure how the whole thing went. And like my foot's killing me, and it's like okay, I'm like, yeah, come on, get me a. I literally could barely walk. I literally was limping, like trying to get to the chick because it was so bad, and so I'm like there. The coach, I don't know if all coaches are like this because they're all stubborn. No one wants to be talked to. But she didn't even ask if I was okay. I think she said something like, yeah, is it broken? I'm like, no, is it? So I'm like, I don't know how my ankle looks like because it's still in my shoe. And I'm like, like it was like I took it off my foot, literally just swell up more that it's out of the shoe. And so I'm literally like I'm there until the try, not try, but the practice is done. And then I get in my car, I'm like walking to my phone because I charge my phone and everything. My dad usually picks me up, and I think I called my mother, and only one person I think checked me. I'm like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm not." I sprained my ankle. I think I sprained my ankle that time because I don't know what a sprained ankle looks like. I've never sprained. Actually, I sprained my ankle once, and it was in grade 5. It was the exact same ankle this happened on, so it's just not that great. And so I tell the person, I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And I have to walk to Tim Hortons. Americans don't know what that is. That's a breakfast place here in Canada. It's all over the country. It's known for what it is. Has best ice caps, whatever it's called. I don't know that much about Tim Hortons. I don't really eat it that much anymore. But I have to walk to Tim Hortons, where Tim Hortons is like through my school mall, and across the parking lot, and then there's Tim Hortons. And I also am walking on an injured like ankle. And so like I am literally limping across a road, going through a mall, going around up a mall, literally going through so much stuff. And I have to wait till like 7 something. And I'm pretty sure through the process of going to my saw one of my friends, my classmates, that was embarrassing. And like literally I finished school like how many years ago? Like 5 years ago. So it's like weird seeing them. And so I get to the mall, I have to wait until it ends. My brother gets me or something. And I get home, and he's like not believing that my ankle's sprained because like I always go about hurting myself. Yeah, I really wasn't. I get home, I can barely get on this truck. Get home, couldn't barely get off. And when I get home, I talked about the entire story. My mother looked at my leg, and she's a nurse. She looked at my leg for one little second, like, no, 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 no. Your leg, your whole foot is swollen, your whole ankle swollen. We're going to the hospital, like, now. I think it took maybe like a minute or two for my mother to get the life out of this house. Like, it was kind of crazy. Like, she took off my shoe, looked at my leg. My dad looked at my foot, and was like, "Oh, nope, we're going to the hospital." My parents drive to the hospital. Da, 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 da. We were there for us because we didn't know Canada in general has the worst wait time in all hospitals. Unless you have a heart failure, a lung problem. For us, but like me, you'll be seen quicker than someone who has period problems, but it's not just period problems. So yeah, we were there for 4 hours. We left at like 12, and da 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 da. And of course, I was on put on bed rest for how many? Like a whole week, because I literally sprained it. It wasn't that bad, but it was so horribly, and I was so much pain. And so I had to be in my bed for a whole week, and my parents were looking after me. They were at work, but of course, at the gave me sex. I had crutches. And my parents were like, "No, you're not going to school. You're staying home like every day." And I'm like, "Great." And my sister on the first day, me not wearing crutches, she's like, "No, wear crutches." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm okay. I don't know. My body recovers faster than I do, so I can barely when I want to." And what is it called? October goes, because it's happened in October. November goes. December. Oh, it's now snow. And if you don't know, Canada loves to not make, but when they clean the road, the snow goes against the sidewalk, and of course they sweep the sidewalk, so it just makes a gigantic ice bank. And my bus was coming right in my house, and I'm trying to get off the poor bus because there's an ice bank. If you don't move your leg like over like the actual ice bank, and step down, you're not gonna get off because you're gonna just slip on the poor ice bank. And so I literally look down and I see the poor sidewalk, and it's clear, and I'm trying to walk down. My foot reaches the poor ground, and it was like not the ground, but the same time the ice bank. I hit the ice bank in the same time, and my foot just went right back out like it wasn't sprained a whole month or two ago. Sprained it. I could barely walk. Also, I think the most illegal thing is by walking in front of the bus. But first, my bus driver was like, "Girl, do all you want. Try to look out the little road." I literally couldn't get because I like banged my whole ankle on the sidewalk. It was so bad. My sister looked at my poor ankle. Was like, "No, we're going to have to go right back to the hospital like you weren't there." And then, of course, they see my ankle sprained. Then I had to put like a whole wrap on my ankle. Bed rest once again, and then December goes, January goes, or I think it's January and February, somewhere along those lines. And I'm doing something in drama class, and we're doing some great, I think it's like a chat push something, and I try to get up. I get up, all I feel is some sharp pain in my ankle, and I'm like, "Ow, what the frick?" And like the pain, like it literally did not go away. It stuck with me for, I don't know, hours. It was so bad. And so I'm like, "Ow!" And I'm in drama class, and school ends, and I had to put ice on it, and literally any kind of like motion of my leg or my foot move, it hurted. Me taking off the ice to change it because melting hurted. Me move my foot like a little bit hurted. Literally just doing anything, it hurt. I was in a wheelchair, our school wheelchair that we have in like the sports room or something, and I literally couldn't move my leg. It was so bad. And then what is it called? We're in, and then I get home and we have to do it again. But that's literally how I sprained my ankle like 3 times in just like a span of like 2 months. It was so bad, maybe three. That is like February, but it was the worst pain I've ever been in. And this like I sprained my ankles like 4 times in my whole lifespan. The first one was in grade 5. I fell off playground equipment. Great. I hope you all like this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment if you can. Have a blessed day. Bye.